Hello stitchy friends, it's Chari. Welcome back to my channel and another FLOSSTUBE video. It's been a few weeks since I was here last with my sister, so I have quite a few things to share. I was hoping to finish up some things before I filmed again, and I got those things finished. So let's just jump right into haul and finishes. I have some new starts, I have some new whips, lots of fun new things to share. Actually, before we jump into haul, let's talk about some market things that I've pre-ordered. If you've been here a while, you know Kathy at Hands On Design always just, I love it. Anyway, so that's what I've ordered most of. The first one I've ordered is Ladybug Picnic because I'm excited that the Botanical Bee can have a friend. I stitched the Botanical Bee last year as a birthday stitch along for the month of May. I might do the same with the Ladybug, I'm not sure yet, but it of course had to come live with me. I also picked up Wear It Well, which is a little pillow and needle book or some kind of book combo. I'm really intrigued by the book. That's what I really want to stitch. I also picked up You Call Me Crafty, which is a craft room themed series from Kathy, and there'll be more information for that later. We'll just say that. So stay tuned. And of course, I had to get the Between Friends Winter Sampling book with her, with Hands On Design and Summer House Stitch Works, because all of these books are amazing and I want to stitch everything in this picture. So most of what I've ordered is Hands On Design. The other things I've ordered is Strawberry Patch by October House Fiber Arts. Yes. I really liked this one. I haven't stitched any October House. I do have I think it's Honey Fair, but I haven't stitched it yet. But I added this one to my pre-orders, and then of course the best tiny town ever possibly, which is the Nativity Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. I have pre-ordered that one as well. So tell me what you are looking forward to coming out at market in the next couple weeks. All right, let's do a little bit of haul. I really enjoyed doing the folk series samplers last year, so I thought maybe I would think of another sampler to work on. I am working on the drawn thread samplers, but I've done 2 out of the 4, so I'm going to run out of those pretty quickly. And I had already purchased one of these Bent Creek samplers, and I think there's like 5 of them, so I picked up a couple more, and I think those will be fun to work on this year. I also picked up this fabric from Seraphim from Farm Girl Dry Goods. It is a 40 count. Cecil, I think is how you say that. It's kind of a really dark brownish gray color. I think that will be fun to stitch on. I'm just adding that to my stash. I don't have a plan for it yet. And then Stacy and I went to our local needlework shop yesterday, Sassy Jack's. I did pick up one pattern. I didn't pick up a lot because I am waiting for all the new stuff from Market to come out, and I've already pre-ordered some things. There will be some more information to share once I have some of those in my hot little hands. But I liked this stitch. I saw it during the Christmas holidays, and I just saw it while I was flipping through things at the store, and so I picked that up. The Bells of Christmas by Brenda Gervais. Let's see, also in my bag I picked up a couple linens. This is White Clay by Fox and Rabbit, and then this one is Paper Bark, which I'll just add these to my stash. I don't really have a plan for them yet. And I picked up just some floss. I was looking at colors for some of the upcoming market releases, so I just went through and made a list of things that I might need that I don't have. Sassy Jack's always gives you some freebies when you check out there, so I got some free needles. a lip balm and a pin that has a stylus on the end. This is a really nice pin. So that is my haul from Sassy Jacks. So this is also a little bit of haul because I got this a couple weeks ago, I think. Hands-on design, block party. I want to stitch this for St. Patrick's Day, but this is going to lead into one of my new starts. So I picked up this and I got platinum linen, which is not what's called for, but I haven't started this one yet, but hopefully I will soon. I did, however, put on Instagram a poll whether to start that one or this guy, which is Oh Lucky Day by Brenda Gervais, and this one won my poll, so I have gone ahead and started this one. And here is how far I've gotten. And this fabric is Chai by Seraphim. Let's see, I think it's, pretty sure it's 36. Yes, 36. And I'm using the called for DMC floss. It also calls for this metallic, which is going to be fun, but I think that's just for the gold in his pot. So this is how far I've gotten. This was just one night of stitching. And I'll show you why I've only stitched on him one night this week. Because I have a couple other new starts. So one of my new starts that I started on President's Day was Sweet Wing Studio Stand Firm. I've had this pattern for a little while, but I just started it on President's Day, and this is how far I've gotten on it. So I've gotten pretty far. I picked a darker colored fabric than what is called for. And this fabric is, the color is called Boston by Seraphim. It is a 36 count. And the reason why I picked a darker fabric is because I want the Lincoln Memorial to stand out a bit more. The only change I've had to make, it is called for DMC. Now the called for flosses are a variety of different flosses, but she gives you the DMC alternatives. The only one I changed is for the lettering, because the called for color is the same one that is the roof of the house and the hatchet here, and obviously that wasn't going to show up as well on this darker fabric, so I just picked the next color darker on my DMC chart. And if I can find my little things here, I'll tell you what that is. It's 645. So what was called for is 646, I think. And then this is just one shade darker. So I like the way that change is. Yeah, here's the original. This is what's originally called for, so it wouldn't have shown up as well. But I like how this is turning out. I hope to finish it soon. I don't think it's going to take too long because all these little motifs are pretty quick to come together. I also started something else sort of patriotic, which is the vote button from Sister Suffragette, which is this one right here, because I had a friend ask me to make one for her, so I got started on that. This is only one night of stitching, and I haven't picked it back up since then, but I need to pick it back up and finish that one, and I think it'll be a quick finish. And this is on flax, which I don't think is what's called for, but it's something I had, and I think it works okay. I still want something where the white's going to show up pretty well, and I think this will work. And I think that's all my new starts. I have one whip that I shared last time, which is, if I can find my picture here, yeah. It's cold outside, and I think last time I just had the little banner and the birds, so I haven't done too much more on it. I've not been as motivated to stitch on this because I'm kind of tired of winter, which I'm sure many of you are. So I've been much more motivated to stitch on the Stand Firm stitch. This one might kind of go away for a little while because I'm in the mood to stitch more springy things like the St. Patty's Day stitches. All right, let's talk about First Frost. I started this, I want to say last winter. I pulled my own colors, my own color and cotton colors, and here they are. Canyon, Oceana, Once Upon a Time, Sargasso Sea, Acapella, and Winter Prairie. And I originally started it on 28 count, which I'm going to show you just so you can see it. And then I stopped. And since then my tastes have changed and I decided I want it like much smaller and itty bitty. So I've restarted it on 40 count, and this one is finished, which is the one in the bag. There's 2 patterns in this. So I need to do the second one, and I just think it's so cute. It's so small compared to the 28 count. This is on 40 count, but I love it. I stitched this with a number really fast, so I started and finished this since the last time I filmed stuff. So that's First Frost, and I want to stitch the second one, and then I'll figure out how I want to finish them because I'm not really sure. But it is my own color conversion with color and cotton floss. And then the other thing I finished, which I had started last time, is Lucky Charm. This is on 40 count flannel flower, and again I picked my own colors, which is just 3 shades of green and a pink. So Princess, Dewdrop, Bonsai, Zucchini. And now I just need to make this into a little pillow for St. Patrick's Day. So I was happy to get this one finished up as well. And finally, some fully finished. I know I shared this last time. I had finished the stitching, so I finished this into a little pillow. And I did the same with the little snowflake stitch. This one I did a little different, and I tried my hand at appliquing the linen onto a tiny little pillow. I think it turned out really cute. So these will now get put away till next winter. Another thing I finished is Let Love Grow. This is one of Kathy's free love tokens. This is last year's actually, and I actually stitched this last year, but I had not finished it. So I fully finished it just on a round, put some fabric on another round and stitched them together, and added a little pin and a burlap bow and a little bit of greenery, which I think went with this part of the stitch really well. So this is on my dough bowl with my other little Valentine pillows. But then the other big thing I fully finished is my winter folk. So it's always too big to fit in the frame. So I had finished this before, but I was trying to figure out rickrack and fabric, and I finally got those things in, and I fully finished this yesterday. So this just goes on the folk paddle from Chantel, and it's just held on with magnets, and so now I have all 4 seasons complete. I just popped off the fall and put the winter on there. The fabric is called Home Sweet Holidays. It's the monotone holly fabric, and then I used Grace Green rickrack. I did have a giveaway last time. The keyword was stitches for these 2 Summer House Stitchworks charts and some Lugana to go with it. And the winner of that, I will put your comment right here. Let's see. The winner of that is Char J57, or Char. I thought it said Chari at first. I was like, wait, what? So if that is your comment, please email me at the email listed below, and I will get this out to you as soon as possible. Today's giveaway is bee themed. I have 2 charts from Primrose Cottage, Kind Words, I Would Rather Be Stitching, and this fun fabric flare, the Berkshire Hive pattern Ada to put in with it. So if you will please be 18, live in the United States, like and subscribe to the channel, and leave the word honey somewhere in your comment by March 15th to be considered. And that's all for today. I'm looking forward to new market releases. I hope you are too. Leave me a comment telling me what you're excited about. I have some more information that I will share when those market releases are available to all of us, so stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for giving me a little bit of your time today. Bye.